In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily remove the rear bumper cover on a Porsche 911 991.2 Carrera generation. You do not need to remove the rear wheels for this car. I did it for the simplicity of this video. Put the car in accessory mode and raise the rear spoiler. Pop the front and rear engine cover. Now is a good time for you to disconnect the negative battery terminal. Next, under the bumper, you've got 7 T27s to undo. If you have TLG guards, and you should because they really protect the side of the car, just look at the front ones, how discreet they are, but they help with keeping this area and this area clean. You might want to remove them. And of course the same thing on the other side. Then in the wheel well cavity, you want to remove a T25. And the same thing on the other side. And this gives you access to a hidden upside down T27, and obviously the same on the other side. Then under this plastic cover, you have 1 and 2 hidden T27s, and obviously the same on the other side. There's one and there's the other. Next, we want to remove these plastics to get to these plastics, which will then expose additional screws. So to remove this, there's this little rubber grommet inside. There's this plastic trim piece that you remove, and then you simply unclip the cover. And once you do it, it simply removes. Then you unscrew both the coolant filler cap as well as the oil filler cap, because this will allow you to remove this cover. Put the caps back on. And the same thing with this side. Removing these plastics reveals these 2 T25 screws, 2 on each side. To get to them, you need an angled screwdriver. This is the one that I'm using. I'm going to list it in the video description. So simply unscrew it. They are pretty long screws. And the same thing on the other side. Up top, this assembly continues by removing these 2 fans. Start by unplugging the plug, then use a pry tool to remove the cable from its mounting location. And now the fan simply pops off. Once again on the other side. Press, release, take it out, and simply pull it up towards you, and it's out. While here, these clips are mounted to this plastic intake. Use your tool to remove them from this mounting location. Same thing on the other side. And now you can simply move this line out of the way. Now you will be dislodging the back cover opening line. Don't worry, just set it aside. I will show you on the way back how to put it back together. Next, the spoiler is held on each side using these 2 T45 screws that you need to remove. And 2 on this side. Before you go yanking the spoiler assembly out, you have to undo this wiring harness. You press on this button and it comes out. And now on the other side, you want to loosen up the 10mm screw holding the filler assembly in place, because it is clipped in to the actual spoiler assembly. To move it out of the way, you have to loosen up the coolant cap, twist it here, move it out of the way, then put the coolant cap back on. We're nearly there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 T25s to remove here. Now that the spoiler assembly is loose, you can massage the headlights out of their resting areas. There's the usual button, hold it and pull. And the same thing on the other side. You want to push it down so it slides out and unclip it. The fun continues where in each headlight cavity, you want to remove this clip. Press it down and pull it out, and then you want to remove it from its mounting position here. On the other side, it's a bit more complicated because you have 2 plugs. The first one, just like on the other side, you simply click it and it slides out. This one now is held using this little gate. So you want to dislodge that gate right here. It helps if you have a pick tool. You lift it up, you slide it out of the gate, squeeze here. Once you unclip it, you slide out the plug from its mounting location and you set it aside. Under the taillight, you have a T30 that's holding the bumper to the body. There's 1 on each side. And now that you removed 15,000 screws, it's time to remove the bumper cover. Now, my car is fully PPF'd, but if yours is not, you might want to put some protective tape here in case it pops up and it hits the body of the car. Again, in my case, I'm not doing it because it is protected. So you want to start by prying the sides. See how easy it was? Pry the side again here. Make sure all your clearances are good. And it's as simple as that. It is so simple. Says a guy who undid 15,000 screws. Well, as you can see, removing the bumper cover is easier than it seems. Yes, there's a lot of screws to remove, but it's pretty straightforward. Most of the screws are pretty much the same. The ones that are not the same are easy to remember. If you don't remember these things, just put them in paper cups and label them. Now you know how to do it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm going to answer every single one of them. And if you want to put the bumper cover back together, just watch this video in reverse. Thanks for watching.